Yo, what's poppin' everyone? Welcome to a brand new video. It's your boy Ego, and today we are talking about Demon Meliodas. That's right, guys. When this man dropped on JP, everybody was losing their minds. And now it's global, and everyone was like, yeah, you can skip him. Yeah, you don't really need him. Yeah, you don't really need him. But for the people that did pull him, and for the people that did buy him, is he in a coin shop already? No, he's not. He's not in a coin shop yet, right? No, I don't think so. When he does come to coin shop, when he comes out, I think in 2 weeks. I think, yeah, maybe. You guys want to be able to run the correct gears for him and the best substats for him. So you guys, if you guys want to know that information, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already for more videos like this, because I'm going to be covering every single unit from here on out. Hit that subscribe button if you guys want to see that. But I'm trying to give you guys the information that is coming from another gamer like you that has, you know, experience in using these units and stuff like that, and always are like, I'm always like playing around with my gears and stuff like that, seeing what's like the best thing for what unit, and reading up on stuff and stuff like that, making sure that things are going fluent for you guys and giving you guys the information that you all need. So with all that being said, the way that I'm breaking this video down is we're going to talk about the skills, and then what gears are best for him, then his stats, and then the substats that is best for him. So if you guys want to see this in your feeds all the time, hit that subscribe button, because I'm doing coin shop units now, and then later on I'm going to be starting off the other units, and then when the commandments drop, I'm going to be doing the commandments. So let's get it. So first things first, 3-star Hellfire inflicts damage equal to 450% of attack on one enemy, applies 3 ignites for 5 turns. Ignite is stackable, remember that. Next thing, Blaze Burst inflicts damage equal to 360% of attack on one enemy, infect for 2 turns. And then Hellbuster inflicts weak point damage equal to 385% of attack on one enemy. Now if you guys don't know what infect means, restricts recovery related stats, no healing. And weak point, 3 times attack damage against debuffed enemies. So remember that. Alright, so this Demon Meliodas is wide ranged, okay? Like, he got weak point, he got infect, and he got ignite. Okay, so with all of that, the things that you can take away from this, he looks like an attacker. Full out attacker, right? Like, his attack stats are decent. It's 542. His defense is decent, 305. His HP is decent, 6200, right? What would you run on him? The website says attack and defense. It's true, yes, attack and defense would be the best thing to do. Again, shout out to 7 Deadly Sins GrandCross.gg for the information like displayed on the screen. But like, you gotta realize, like, there are some people that are running a different substat on this unit. It's crazy. I was like, what? So when I did a little bit more like informative digging research, I was like, okay, it kind of makes sense. So if it, like, I was like, wow, that's actually not that bad of an idea to do. So let's get into it, right? We look at his stats. Attack is 542, his defense is 305, his HP is 6210, pierce rate's 40%, his resistance is 20%, really not that like important. Regeneration rate 5, crit chance 50%, remember that, okay? Crit damage 155%, which is good, which is high, which is like, wow. Crit resistance 10%, crit defense 15%, recovery rate 120%, and life steal is 5%. One thing that you need to take into consideration is this: Wrath increases crit chance by 50% for each dead ally. That right there, boys, is something to remember. That's something that's gonna come into play. That's something that's gonna be like a staple on Demon Meliodas, which is that is a staple on Demon Meliodas, okay? One thing you guys should know when using this unit, you don't need him in the first 3 row. Like, the first 3 units, you don't need this Demon Meliodas there. You need him in the back. You need him at the 4th slot. Okay? You want him at the 4th slot. Now, the reason why you want him at the 4th slot is because of that Wrath. His crit chance increases by 50% for each dead ally. That's insane. People don't usually run him on PvP, but if you know for a fact that your team isn't that best, put him on your 4th slot. If one of your units dies, he comes on screen, another unit dies, bro, that is an increase of 100%. You got 100% crit chance. Let alone his original base stats gives you a 50% of crit chance automatically. It's there. It's plastered. So put it like this. If you got a weak PvP team, right? Your unit dies. Meliodas comes in. Another unit dies when Meliodas is on that field before you even get to attack. You get your cards from Meliodas. You get a 3-star card. You got a chance of 3-star card, bro. This man got 150% on his crit chance right there and then. 50% from his base stats and 100% from 2 dead allies. So that's coming in. That's crazy. That's insane. All right. Because one thing that I do notice is if you run 2 blue units against a Escanor team, Escanor will wipe out one unit that is blue with his ultimate, and then he will wipe out the other one with a freaking the fireball, and then his freaking axe attack. That's it. 2 blue units dead. Meliodas came in. Meliodas saw that. Meliodas wants revenge. His wrath increases. You can one-shot Escanor. You can one-shot Escanor with that crit. Okay. So with all that information that's there, right? There's another thing that I want you guys to know about the skills. Blaze Burst might be a skill with a weaker percentage, right? So we got Hellfire with 450%, and then we got Blaze Burst with 360%. Crit chance, my boys. Crit chance comes into play with that Blaze Burst. Because if they were to increase that, if they increase that 360 to something else, this man would be way too broken. Way too broken. One, he is a multiple hitter with that Blaze Burst. He hits like, he goes pop, pop, pop. So that's 3 pops, 3 attacks. And if all 3 of those crits, crit, boom, that can one-shot. That can one-shot, okay? That's crazy. So I want you guys to remember that Blaze Burst does a lot more damage than Hellfire, but Hellfire has a bigger percentage. Alright, just remember that. Now Ignite, it does increase your attacks. Okay, so if you got an Ignite already on the opponent and you hit Ignite again, you're kind of hitting harder. You're hitting harder than normal. Just remember that as well. This man, like I said, he has so much to him, but people don't really know about it. So hopefully I'm giving you all the information that you guys are not getting. And if I am giving you the information, you know, hit that subscribe button, you know, help my algorithm grow, you know, comment below what you guys are running on this man. So now with all that done, substats time, the time that y'all been waiting for. So this is my Demon Meliodas. I know, not the best. Yeah, he's level 65. I know, not the best. Why? In my opinion, bro, 65 is good enough to me. Like, bruh, with that, because I know the information. I know how to use him. My level 65 with 9,691 attack does more damage than a level 75. Okay, and sometimes when I play with people that has the same like Demon Meliodas, the level 75, and I go on the game, I'm doing more damage. Why am I carrying with the level 65 freaking Demon Meliodas on Crimson, bro? Explain that. Bro, what? All right, so like 65 is capped for me. I don't use him like that. I just use him for Crimson. I don't really use him otherwise. But yeah, dude, that's what I got him at, right? So we're gonna look at his equipment. Equipment: attack, defense, HP. So because he's attack, I gave him attack rolls. But some people I got defense as well and HP. Those are my substats, right? Those are my substats that I would use. Crit resistance, that's just a roll, bro. I need to change that, okay? Whenever I do these videos, you guys see that mid roll, that like the defense rolls. Just remember, I gotta redo that. I gotta fix that. So I have attack. I have attack and defense on my Meliodas. Attack, HP, and defense on my Meliodas. But some people use crit damage. They use crit damage. Alright, so I think it's actually a decent idea to run crit damage. It's not the best idea. I would say use attack more. But yo, crit damage, bro. I mean, he's already at 155% with the crit damage. But because of the fact that if you are coming in at a 100% crit chance, again, one dead ally, and you already have 50% crit chance on your unit is already there and done. He's coming with it, and then if your one ally dies, Demon Meliodas is dropping in. That man's coming in with 100% crit chance. You can abuse the crit damage, bro. You can abuse that crit damage roll. Substat, you can use crit damage. You don't need attack. But you could also use attack and crit damage. Remember that. You don't need all one roll, but it is like recommended that you use one specific roll per gear. So I would say like use either attack or crit damage on your roll. Defense and HP. It's up to you guys though. Like I always say, it's opinionated, coming from one gamer to another. One gamer giving some like decent information that you guys can follow and can try out for yourself, because I've run both crit damage and I did use attack. So I like attack more because I like seeing the numbers. But yo, when you hit that crit damage attack is actually freaking like crazy high. So take those into consideration. It is up to you, however you play, whatever your play style is, okay? Your two are attack and defense, or crit damage defense. No, attack, crit damage. What am I saying? What am I saying? Sorry. Attack, crit damage. I just confused myself. So yeah, you can use attack, defense, or attack, crit damage. Yeah. Whoa. I was tweaking a second there. Sorry. You guys can go ahead and like comment below that I messed up. Yes, I know I messed up there. But yeah, those are going to be the best things that I can basically tell you. You can abuse that crit damage, or you can abuse that attack stat. I go with attack stat, but that's just me. Anyway guys, I hope this did help. If it did, hit that subscribe button if you guys want to see more of these videos in your sub boxes. I'm doing all the units that I can. Yeah, just hit that like button, comment below what you're running, what your sub stats are, because I know some of you guys are already running crit damage. I know that for a fact. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace.